This is a burger from McDonald's, and it looks nothing like the advertising. You see, the world is full of misleading advertising that never actually looks like reality. So today, I've decided to learn the weirdest hacks the food industry uses to mislead its customers in photos. Will my photos look appetizing or kinda gross? Let's find out. Now the problem with ice cream is that when you try to photograph it, it melts quickly. So to fix this, photographers use mashed potato. So I baked the potatoes, mashed them, added some dye to get the color in, and then I rolled it using an ice cream scooper. This is so off-putting. The visuals that I'm looking at and the smell of mashed potatoes is throwing off my senses so much right now. But apparently this wasn't off-putting enough for me to actually see how it tastes. This is a pancake in a commercial, and this is what pancakes actually look like. Now there's two things that photographers do to make them look better. First, they place cardboard between each pancake. So I got some cardboard and cut out these little circled discs. The idea is that this helps give the stack a bit more volume. I feel like that actually made it look better. And the second hack, to be honest, I don't know how I feel about it, because apparently the maple syrup is replaced with motor oil. Okay, let's do this. Time to ruin some perfectly good pancakes. Now the reason they do this is because the motor oil doesn't soak into the pancakes, so it stays on the pancakes for longer. I have to admit, this one works so well. Look at that. This is what pizza looks like in commercials, and this is what you get. Oh gosh. Okay, so clearly the cheese looks a lot stretchier in the commercial, and apparently that's done by mixing mozzarella cheese with glue. So I ordered a pizza and put the mozzarella glue between the slices. The idea is that it's gonna pull when you lift it, so... So it didn't work, but I had a suspicion that the glue just needed to dry for a bit. So I added some more glue, and honestly, I got a bit hungry while I was waiting for it to dry, so I ate like half of the pizza. But after 30 minutes, this was the result. Hey. Now, just like ice cream, the cream on a milkshake has a problem not melting. So instead, we're gonna replace it with shaving cream, I guess. I gave it a bit of a chocolate coating and some sprinkles, of which about 90% of them ended up on the floor anyway, and this was the result. I gotta say, all these hacks are doing their job because they all look so nice. I like it. Alright, on to the next one. This is what a bowl of cereal looks like in an ad, and this is what normal cereal looks like. So if there's anything I've learned today is that photographers love using glue, because in this next one, we're getting a bowl of jelly and then covering the surface of it with glue. So the idea of this is that the jelly acts like a platform for all the cereal and fruit that you put on to sit on. Alright, so this is what's on the box, and this is what we made. I think it's not too bad, honestly. This is probably the best part of this cereal. You ready? When you go for a scoop of Milo. Ah, this is weird. So this next one is a food prop that also melts quickly, and that's ice. It's used for displaying products that have to normally stay quite cold. So to replace the ice, we're going to use nappy powder. I swear I'm not the one coming up with these ideas. So let me explain. If you open up a nappy, there's this super absorbent powder, and if you put it into a bowl and add some water, you get this jelly-like thing, and it just so happens that this also looks like ice. So I put a darker backdrop onto this one, and then I put some of the fake ice on top of that. Then I put this little coffee can in the center as the product. This is looking kind of impressive. It is convincing. I reckon if we put some water on it, it'll look pretty sick. Oh my gosh, that makes such a difference. That looks so good. Alright, can I just get a McChicken meal? Oh, thanks. So this is what a Macca's commercial looks like, and this is what you actually get. So I'm going to start with fixing up the burger. Now the first thing I thought it needed was more lettuce, so I cut some up and then put toothpicks through the lettuce and the bun. Now the toothpicks actually serve two purposes. They give it more volume and they hold the whole thing together. That actually looks so good. All right, let's do the French fries. We'll just put this aside. So obviously the chips here are nothing like the commercial, and after a bit of researching, it turns out this is also fixed by using toothpicks. So I cut out a piece of foam till it fit inside the original packet like this, and then I put a toothpick on each chip and then placed them in the foam. I then brought it all together, put the Coke in a glass because that's just how they do it in their photos as well, and this is the result. Oh, that looks so good. This is actually crazy. This looks significantly better than how it looked before.